Okay, guys. Oh, we bit mascara there. Good morning. Hopefully, we are all well. I'm sure you are probably sick of my videos now, but I'm gonna give it to you. Now, a lot of people's like goals that they want to be working on, and even me too, is like your mindset, your mental well-being, and improving that. So I'm going to give you my top tips, 15 minutes every day that you can improve like this whole aspect, which it then takes that domino effect into giving more to your everyday, which then takes that domino effect to getting more out of your journey, right? So, written it in my notepad. So in case you're like, why does she keep looking down? So there's three things, so three stages, 5 minutes on each, right? And you can implement all three or even just one to be improving your mental well-being, your mindset, all of that, right? So the first stage in doing this is you can either put on music, in fact, put on music, yeah. Put on headphones, put on music, whatever it may be, whether that's at the start of your day or the end of your day. I actually like to do it at the end of my day. And what I want you to do is put nice, calming music on, whether it's like sound waves, white noise, whatever it may be, even just like nice acoustic music. And what I want you to do in those 5 minutes is completely zone out. So take yourself to a quiet area, whether it's in your bed, whether it's just sitting on the sofa, kids are in bed, or your man's in bed, your missus in bed, whatever it may be, right? And just take the 5 minutes to breathe. So breathe in, breathe out, right? And I just want you to be present in that moment. Controlling your breathing will put you in a more relaxed state of mind. You know what it's like when you are stressed out, you're like, fuck's sake, you're breathing, you're breathing, you're breathing. But if you just take 5 minutes to control your breathing, get in that headspace, there's no other noise around about you, you will honestly feel so much better off the back of it, right? And that's a big thing with yoga, and I do recommend like some of my clients will maybe went down a like meditation path, whether it's at home, whether it's going to a yoga path, but a yoga class. But you'll honestly feel, because yoga is a lot to do with your breathing, you'll honestly feel in a more relaxed state of mind by actually taking the time to control this, right? And when I went through a hard time about 3 years ago, I done a lot. The therapy sessions I went to, they recommended this, and I actually downloaded an app for like breathing techniques, and this really helped me like actually control this. Step 2 is obviously a lot of people do journaling. I love to do journaling. I've not done it in ages though, but I am definitely going to get on the bandwagon with this. But again, when I went through a really tough time a few years ago, and I was in a really low place, I didn't talk to anyone about it. I went and spoke to a therapist, but I didn't really talk to anyone. I used to teach a lot of fitness classes, and I would show up with a smile on my face, which, yeah, that's fine, but it didn't really actually allow me to understand like self-awareness, or dig into like, okay, how can I learn to cope with this. That's why I went to the therapist, blah blah blah. Anyway, so what I want you to do with journaling is, a lot of journaling is to do with gratitude, and that's amazing. I think that you should still include that, like what are you grateful for today, because sometimes we can't see, if we're in a bad place mentally, we can't see like what's good in front of us. Like we might go through, might not be every single day, but there'll be days where you're just like, you can't see the positivity in it. However, what I want you to do with journaling is go through and have your gratefulness, gratitude, but also have self-awareness. So actually asking yourself, how do you feel today? How have you felt today? Whether if you're doing it in the morning, how are you feeling first thing in the morning? Or do it at the end of the night, how did you feel today, right? Because this is going to give you self-awareness. You're going to actually understand how do you feel as a person. Because sometimes, you know what it's like when someone asks you, how are you today? Oh, I'm fine. Like, we're not actually connecting and establishing with ourselves and actually coming to that common ground with yourself to actually understand how are you feeling. Is there anything that's happened in that day to make you feel shitty, to make you feel good, and actually being able to pinpoint this, right? And this is also going to help you pick up on patterns. So you might find, for example, me at the start of the week, I on Sunday and Monday, I felt so blah. I was like, don't really know, I felt like I could cry. I was quite down, but I actually got my time of the month the next day. So you're able to start to see patterns in your moods because you're going to ask yourself, how are you feeling? Because sometimes it's just taking that self-awareness and actually connecting with yourself. I know that sounds cringy, but it's actually asking yourself and understanding how you're feeling under certain situations, certain things you might go through, and actually tuning into your mental well-being. And you'll be able to, if you start to see patterns, you'll be able to connect the dots a wee bit more. So maybe work, there's been a deadline week, and you've felt really, really sad or really stressed. You're going to be able to connect the dots into understanding how these certain situations make you feel. Number 3 is being present. Again, it's something I am not very good at, but I've put that on my to-do list. I can be bad for sitting, and this is terrible, sitting at the skate park, say, and I am playing with Leo and Franny, but I'm also, my mind's going on overdrive. Like, I'm not being present in the actual moment, and that's something that I am not very good at because my mind just doesn't want to stop. And a lot of people have those issues. Your mind goes on overdrive. Now, what I want you to do is spend 5 minutes of your everyday being present. That is not a lot, right? So whether that is drinking a cuppa, not on your phone, spend 5 minutes not on Instagram, not scrolling, but actually being present in that moment. Or having your dinner, right? Have your dinner, where some people sit on their phone while they're having their dinner, but actually sit in silence, having your dinner, being present in that moment. Again, this is going to sound cringy, but being present in that moment, like, this tastes nice. Sorry, Leo is playing in the background. This tastes nice. Oh, this is a cute bowl. Oh my god, I love that broccoli. This tastes amazing. Oh, salt and chili seasoning, banging. Like, actually being present. Oh, that's me finished now. I'm fucking stuffed. Like, being present in that moment rather than just being like this. Like, I'm not even tasting my coffee, I'm just getting it down, right? So, the 3 steps to being improving your mental well-being and actually being more in tune with how you feel on a day-to-day basis. Step 1, controlling your breathing, 5-minute work of music, nice music, zoning out, chilling out. Step 2 is obviously gratitude journaling, but actually tuning into self-awareness, like how do you feel, what's happened today, writing all these things down, getting a common ground with yourself. And step 3 is being present, living in the moment. Hopefully this helps, guys, but 15 minutes a day of improving your mental well-being will take a massive domino effect on your journey. Happy Friday!